Hello.
Hi Venu.
Yeah, hi Naresh.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I am very well.
Yes, hi Venu. How are you?
Yeah, fine.
So, yeah, can we start?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, so you can go ahead with your introduction and your roles and responsibilities, Venu, with respect to Tosca,
Yeah,
what you have done over the years.
okay. Yeah, my name is Venu Shrikant. I'm from Vijayawada. Coming to my educational background, I have done my BTech in electronics communication, and I started working in 2018. So I started with a company called Chindu Soft Private Limited. There I started working as a manual test engineer. Later, I joined in 2021 People Prime World Limited for the client Cognizant. There I self started as a Tosca automation engineer. So there after 6 months I got full role, permanent role with Cognizant. So from there onwards, from March 2025 I completed working with Cognizant, and last company was S&P Global. That was my last company. So in from People from World Limited, I started working on automation tool with Tosca. So initially I started modules, test case designing, part, uh, and templates, conditioning, RTBs, execution, decks, test mandate, these kind of things we used in our task automation. So coming to my roles in task automation, script wise automation we do, and we also update scripts in the regression suite. And whenever some new features are introduced in the some stories, we do automation for that also. uh, and we generate reports for that execution and create defects if any issues means. um, uh, Before any production, we do code freeze, and we do the regression. These are the usual things we do.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And so, like with S&P, you directly worked for S&P or
Yeah, full time role.
like from any?
Full time role.
Okay. So currently you are working for them or?
No. I'm out of the company. Last October is the last working with S&P.
Oh, currently what you are doing?
Yeah, I'm not working currently.
Okay. Okay, fine. So the reason, any particular reason?
Some health issue, and I also have some tool issue. Initially they recruited for task automation role only. Later they have some PyRaft tool. They told we have to work on that tool only. I tried to automate that part, but I'm not convenient in the initial point of time. That was the issue also.
Okay. Okay, fine. So with Capgemini you told or
No,
Cognizant?
no,
Cognizant, right?
cognizant.
Yeah. With Cognizant also you've been with Tosca only, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. In Cognizant, like what project you have worked?
Yeah, pet insurance project we have like three type of applications we have. Those three similar applications are to pet insurance domain only. They're based on the US zone. We have like 52 states. There for few states we have like canine and feline, which are cat and dog. We have multiple species. For that we offer pet insurance policies, accidental illness, and wellness, and
Yeah.
hereditary issues. So those kind of things will be covered in this pet insurance. These three are similar applications. One is integrated with other. So new application is MPAQC, modular pet insurance quote and enrollment center. So we have other applications also, legacy QC. Those are old applications, and VBQC also. That also legacy application also.
Okay. Okay. So what are the different ways you handle data?
Like
Across different projects you have worked.
yeah.
So what are the different ways you handle the data?
Yeah, starting we used to handle data with Excel way. After that, we started working on a TCD section based on our project requirement. Seniors told how to implement these kind of things. We started a TCD at that time. So creating a test sheet and creating attributes and module attribute instances and creating conditioning for them in the templates when we are assigning, when we are drag and dropping that sheet into the template, and assigning conditions so that similar kind of test cases can be executed. Some test steps can be ignored, some can be activated based on the conditioning we have set. TCD we have, like TDS we didn't use, but I know TDS also one of the, it's like similar to database or database for I think these three I know.
Okay, so TDS also you have used
No,
anytime
no,
in
I
real time?
just knowledge I have. I didn't use it in our project. We don't have that much access for TDS. We don't have any access.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, just give me a second.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. And so apart from, I mean, web, or what other sorts of applications you have worked?
API we did, and database testing also we did. Desktop I
Okay.
did, but that is
Venu,
very short period.
just give me a minute. I'll be back just now. Okay,
Okay.
just give me a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
So apart from web, you worked on DB as well as API, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So with respect to DB, what you have done?
Like in our insurance project we did, like after creating policies we have to verify that policies are getting shown in the database. By verifying that policy, we have to verify that pet name, pet gender, pet age, these kind of the details are coming correctly in the our database as per the policy creation in the MPQC application.
Okay, what database you have used?
It's like not able to remember. It's been like 6 months.
I mean, we have different databases,
yeah.
right? Maybe SQL or Oracle or MongoDB or.
I think Oracle. I think.
What? Okay. 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 My first question is like, see, suppose let's say we have data in our Oracle database,
Okay.
and from Tosca we need to access that data, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So Oracle is a different entity, and our Tricent is, I mean, Tosca Commander is a different entity.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Right.
So how we establish connection between both?
ODBC connection we have to set up first in our machine. After that only
so
we
that,
can
that
use.
you do in local you do, or how,
Yeah,
how
we do in our local, and remote machine also we did ODBC connection. Then only we'll be able to connect to that database. We use like modules like open connection and running the SQL statement module, and a close connection by providing the connection name and DSN credentials for to connect with that, and running the query for that policy numbers, and fetching that data and verifying with the data what we passed in the web application. In that in this wise, what we have given in the web application data, we capture the data, and what we are fetching from the data in the database, we compare it like this way from actual and the given data. So in this way we verify it.
Okay. Yeah, and okay, got it. And here, like, let's say you have done that, right? So you are verifying the data from the DB, correct?
Yeah.
So what would be your workaround step? Suppose the data what you have captured during your web application automation process,
Yeah.
and the data what you are verifying in the DB, it's not matching, let's say.
Yeah.
So
Then
what would be next workaround process for you? How you would deal with that scenario?
yeah, we try to connect with dev if it is a issue with the mismatch means we try to connect with dev, and we will check with the dev is there any issue from the like data is not getting saved into the database or getting anything like that issue. Then we confirm with the dev and we try to create defect for that. Then they will try to open that issue and try to resolve that. Then only we'll start again for the DB automation.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Got it. And let's say like one more thing.
Okay.
With respect to API, also you have done, right?
Yeah,
Your
right.
automation,
Yeah,
like.
yeah.
So with API, we like what you have done.
Similar fashion only, but what we do in the web application, whenever we are entering that form data from page 1, we entered some data, and we have to navigate to the second page. Like when we submit that data, this data will be taken into the API right in the backend. These APIs we do in the API automation, in the when we inspect and do the web application, the data which we are going through API, we will observe these data we test in Postman also, and we also do in the API automation with the Tosca API, that we will try to capture that data, like providing all the endpoint URL, HTTP method, and a post call or a get call, those kind of data headers and parameters and payload we pass, and we'll verify whether in the initial phase it's working fine. Then it's better to work around in the backend issues. If everything fine means, then we can go with web automation.
Okay.
Like
Okay.
it's similar to
So.
that performance testing. In the sequence they operate, right, one after the other APIs. The similar fashion only, we also arrange these APIs from the starting page to up to the policy creation page.
Okay. So my point here, like you already have UI, right?
Yeah.
So you're doing the UI validations,
Yeah,
right?
right.
I mean, whatever the data, the verifications you would be putting, you would be buffering the data, maybe you will verify the data.
Yeah, right.
But why there is a need like to implement API? When you have already UI,
Yeah.
what is the need of implementing API?
Sometimes we cannot know whether, even though we are putting some name into the
Hello?
some text. Yeah, I can hear you.
Your video is stuck, Venu. I lost you.
Yeah, I can hear you clearly. No issue from my side. Hello?
Yeah, I lost you, and
Can you hear me?
yeah, now it's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, first of all, it is the easiest way to verify anything working functionally in the back end. Then it's better to go for the front end, because front end development takes more time for the development. Back end, it's already simple to test, like within few minutes to seconds also we can, if already APIs are available means, we can test in few minutes itself by providing the test data for that APIs. So if any functional issues happening means, we can find out in the early stage itself based on the API testing. Then the developers will have no issue while creating the UI development. So we will not face any issues during UI automation also. Like
Okay. So like in your project, like UI is developed first or APIs are developed first?
APIs are developed first. Like initial phase we do API, then again immediately we start with UI.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, fine. Yeah, let's discuss some basic questions initially, then we'll move on to some scenario-based questions. Okay. Suppose, let's say you have your test sheet. I mean, in TCD, you'll be creating a test sheet, correct?
Got it.
So for the test sheet, you will be creating attributes and instances.
Right.
So for attribute, there is something called business relevance.
Okay.
Are you aware, like, what is business relevance and what is the use of it?
Yeah, right. Like some text boxes and drop downs, these are business relevance. If you are changing any, like some drop down means it will affect the end application. So these are business relevant data, like pet name, gender, this kind of data what we submit in the form. These are business relevance data. For that, it will be in a dark red color. If you set the business relevance as yes means it will be in dark red color. And business relevance no also we have. And business relevance result also we have. Business result relevance result is for a verification purpose we do in the test sheet. And business relevance no is used for like administration, like who created for test sheet, who is there any updates happened on the any recent updates happen means that we mention that in the description column we mention those details, who developed and when he re-updated that test sheet for that test cases.
Okay. Yeah, so for instance also we'll have something called character type. You are aware of it?
Yeah.
What is the character type for instance?
Yeah. We have like character type.
Valid.
Yeah, valid, invalid. Yeah, got it.
And
straight through instance.
Yeah.
We have straight through is like happy path scenarios. What? Happy path scenarios. Straight through is like straightforward data, like default values what we give for that text boxes or drop downs. This kind of data is called straight through data. And valid data is like a positive data, like if say text box allows like 10 mobile number means it should be 10 digits only. Less than 10 digits it should not allow, more than 10 digits it should not allow. Valid means 10 digits is the valid value for that is the range valid for it. And less than values if you are giving means it will come into the invalid, and more than 10 also it will come into the invalid character.
So what is the difference between valid and straight through?
What I said, like a default value.
Straight through will allow the 10 characters, right? So as you said, for the mobile number,
yeah,
we can give 10, and 10 is valid as well as it is straight through also.
Yeah, got it. Default like
I agree with you, like which is below 10 or above 10, maybe it is invalid, as you said.
Yeah, but in a valid section we can generate some random values for the 10 digits range. But the default value we it's like some people use like default values like some all lines they give something like that, means generically some credit card test data credit cards we have only that fixed credit card data only which we given from our leads, those only we work. Those type of data we will use it as a default value which we are using mainly, like 90% of time how frequently that data is we are using, that kind of data we can set it as a like a straight through data.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, can you tell me like what is a test event in Tosca?
Yeah, test event there we can it will help us to create like distributed executions, like we have to drag and drop the available agent missions into our test event. So any available missions, for that available missions we have to execution list we can drag and drop under that agent missions, so that like if we have some 100 test cases but it will take like 8 hours means we can, if 4 machines are available means we can use 4 agents machines, and like we can use 4 execution list. Each agent will take 1 execution list. In that way these test cases will run in parallel way, so they will not have any dependency on one another execution. They will run independently. Within the short duration it will complete the testing and will get the logs, results, everything.
Okay, so have you implemented text anything?
Yeah, distributed execution, right.
So you have configured as well, or?
No, configuration we didn't do. Our leads would do at the starting point of, and give to us just for execution purpose. And we have remote machines and also local machines also. We can run in our both machines in our project.
Okay. Any idea on CI/CD pipelines?
CI/CD we didn't implement it.
Okay. So you have any idea like what does it do, or?
Like continuous integration, continuous development, like when we when we new features are implemented means if it is it should like script will trigger like new changes have been developed, that Jenkins will trigger this test, like sanity test cases will be triggered at that point of view. So main functionalities will be tested initially without getting any issues in the our environment, QA environment, so that we can make sure we can run the relevant next test case also. So it will happen without any delay. So we if end of the day developer has released some feature means we already completed our day, but if it is CI/CD implemented means it will run the test case in the like in the remote machine in the back end without any human interface, like interaction. So we get the results and we'll have that reports no issues means, then we no need to um, no need to interfere until that next testing is started. Like if it is any major issue means we have to report immediately and create defect, right? That's why.
Okay. Yeah. So okay, let's talk about some scenario. Like let's say I have a test case. Okay, in my test case I have around 15 steps. Okay. So for me, like first 5 steps they are talking about customer information.
Okay.
And next 5 steps are talking about some secured information, like maybe you can tell like credit card information. Okay. Then next 5 steps are talking about customer information again. Okay. After the payment, you can think like something like order ID generated, something related to the customer basically. Okay. So now my scenario is like, for me, like my application is built in such a way that first 5 steps should be executed in Chrome browser. Okay. Then next 5 should be executed in Edge. Okay. Then next 5 steps should be coming back to Chrome again. Okay. So is it possible to automate this with Tosca? Yeah. In a similar fashion only we did our application. Like in MBAQC we create some policy number, and after getting the policy number in the Chrome browser, we used to get buffer that policy number and open a browser in a Edge, and we have to use the guideware insurance there, login with the admin credentials, and we have to search that policy number there, and we have to verify the data what we created there matching in the guideware insurance. In the like here we have to use like tbox set buffer if to set the values into the TCP configuration, like browser is equal to some drop down values we have, like Chrome, Edge, Firefox we have. So these values by not keeping like statically like Chrome or Edge in the TCP level, we use buffers, and we pass this buffer value into the TCP section, so that when that tbox set buffer is run initially, like it will set some value like a Chrome means, then the open URL next open URL will be opened in that particular browser. After that 5 steps will completed, that next application will be opened in the Edge. There before opening in the Edge, there also we have to say, use the tbox set buffer with the same buffer name, but the value we have to change into Edge or Firefox, anything like that way. So it will update this value into the configuration parameter. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's say, I mean, have you implemented libraries with RTBs? Yeah.
We
Okay.
use it.
So let's say I have a RTB. So there I have around 20 steps.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm using that RTB across, let's say, 3 of my test cases.
Okay.
So in one of my test case, I don't need all the steps which are present in that RTB.
Okay.
And in third, like in my first test case, I need all. Second test case, maybe some steps I don't need. In third test case, I need some extra steps again.
Okay, got it.
Okay. So like same RTB I have to use, but I have to accommodate across all my test cases. So is it possible to do that?
Like we have conditional RTBs for this purpose. Like in that fashion, like if you have like 5 test steps means like 20 steps test steps, what we told, like based on the condition that test steps will be only like enabled, those values only will be populated and be like executed in the at the time of execution point of time. So like first 5 steps will be run. We have to set up the condition, like business parameter we have to create with the value range, some based on the condition we have to, like generally how we do, like in the template place, like conditioning some drag, we have to drag and drop that attribute is equal into the condition level. There it will set up as a is equal to or not equal to, those kind of settings will be there, right? In the similar fashion here also we have to set up in the RTBs, then only these will be some will be excluded, some will be included in the particular point of execution time.
Yeah. Okay, man. I'm done from my side. I have to jump to other interview.
Okay.
So if you have any questions, you can ask me. We have
Yeah,
9 more minutes.
what kind of project for this role you are choosing?
So actually they are looking for one of the banking client.
Okay.
So mostly into payments domain.
Okay.
And yeah, so mostly it would be desktop, API, also some DB and UI as well.
Okay.
And if you have like some mainframes knowledge,
yeah,
so that would be also added advantage.
got it.
Yeah.
Thanks for the update.
Yeah, sure, Venu.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. All the best. Bye.
Good evening.